Well, good morning again, my YouTube darlings, cats and kittens and feral souls. Today is Sunday, April 3rd, and Element's empty. I'm going to see Fred. He's working on the cabinets. He's got some things to show me. I think today we're going to do a dry fit, but I'm going to stop first and get a little snack for us. So let's go. Look at that forsythia. Cherry blossoms. Look at that tulip tree. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just love spring. Look at this sweet little garden. I just love this drive. Going to be a cheap adventure this morning. Oops. And our seasonal tourists have moved back in. That's lovely. Oh, it looks like Fred's got the shop opening, cleaning things up. I'm gonna flip around here. Good morning, Fred.
Good morning.
Here we are again.
Yep, back in the shop.
Back in the shop. What are you going to show me today, Fred?
We talked about doing a little dresser.
Yes.
4 drawers.
Yes.
So I built this little box, which will house your drawer boxes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is going to replace my little metal dresser that everybody's known for me to have.
So we figured out 16 wide, same height as the rest,
Yes.
and 14 deep.
Yes.
So when we talked about...
Fred does a literal storyboard.
Yep. So originally when we talked about it was going to be 3, 6, 6, 6 within that parameter. But then when you actually lay it out, I got my inside measurement, which is 21 7/8. So I did the math and added everything up because you have to have a little bit of a gap between the drawers and the top. So they're going to be 5 3/4, 5 3/4, 5 3/4, and 3 1/4.
Gotcha.
So that's what it'll actually be because of our inches.
Right.
So if you
That's
look
why you're doing this, Fred.
Yeah, so if you look at how this lands, you'll see how it lays out. That line, there's the drawer boxes, there's the gap at the bottom.
Let's just get that. Okay, yeah, that's brilliant.
And then that's how I get my sizes and everything, and I know it'll fit because I've already basically laid it out.
Wonderful. The cube for the batteries, and so last time we were here, or one of the times, because I don't know where this is going to come out in the series, Fred cut those out so that the batteries can sit in there and they don't slide around. And then we're going to put some harness rings in there. This is going to be the little dresser. Here is basically the chuck box. There, look at that. Look at that.
Big heavy duty guys.
Yeah, and then Fred, come on over here and be my Vanna White of hands.
Okay, and here's your refrigerator.
Here's the refrigerator. Yeah.
So
Look at
folds
this.
out,
Just like butter. Look at how far out it comes.
full extension.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And it's easy to get at. Oh my God.
Has plenty of ventilation.
Plenty of ventilation. Let's see what happens when it goes back in. Yeah, and then we've got space between the cabinet that's going to go next to it, which is right here.
So it has hole.
There's the ventilation.
So it'll just convent everywhere and out the back too. A little bit, because there's going to be a cabinet there, but it's still going to get plenty of air.
Plenty of air. Oh my gosh. And then these are the insides of my drawers where, Fred, do you want to explain what you did here to these ones?
So this big drawer, this has 2 dividers, and then she does a trip maybe where there's not, she doesn't like needs chairs.
No,
Pull the dividers out. If there's going to be if you're going on a different kind of trip, you put the dividers in, you can store different things.
Yeah, so I can customize my pack.
Yeah.
So if I don't want things sliding around, I can put a divider in here and then just have this space be this big, and same with all the way back.
Over here, shorter, but not
Flip that out again. Show them how that flips.
So when out camping, pull out the big drawer. Then you still have a little tabletop or countertop for prep or whatever. But if you want to use a cooker or have more area to do stuff,
Or have a little
out.
tapas, a little cocktail party.
Yeah, you can set glasses up here. You can set a barbecue up here.
We have the same thing in here.
It also has dividers, and then
this, show them this trick, what's going to happen right there.
this here is the lid that nests right in here, and then this flips and closes like that, and then the whole thing goes inside the cabinet.
Awesome, awesome. I'm loving it.
So I still put a coat on it.
So what are these, Fred? Are these the dividers for the drawer?
These are your dividers, so they kind of match here. The back side is different,
That's fine.
but it's clear coated.
Yeah,
now. I did
it's people. I mean, it's not like this is going to be featured, publicly or whatever. It's going to be inside the drawer.
So you see this side out.
Yeah, so that's. Oh, look at that, guys. Oh, look at that. So then when I put things in this drawer, they won't slide to the back of the drawer when I slam on the brakes.
And you'll have 2 of them because I have another one in right here.
Awesome. Yeah, so I think between this little gap in here, I'm going to put like spices and like my hot dog barbecue sticks and things like that. So Fred really considered ventilation here. So this piece, I know these pieces are all taken apart, but we have ventilation here, ventilation on the back side here. Then this piece of furniture is going to be connected to this piece of furniture. Fred also left this opening for ventilation as well. So when they come together, there will still be a space for ventilation. Did you want to talk about the ventilation anymore, or?
Yeah, the ventilation for the fridge, because it's going to be running, it has a compressor or a condenser, I mean. And so as it's doing its thing, it has to be able to vent the heat.
Yes.
And then to have adequate ventilation to get fresh air in, and then to move any warm air out is going to make it run more efficient. and then not uses up as much energy also.
And Fred also cut holes in the sides of the check box, which this is the side that will match up with the side of the fridge for ventilation for.
So air can go through here.
Yeah. And then these are the side vents right here that will match up to that. Well played out. Well played out. Okay.
Yeah, my friend, actually my buddy tied that.
That's a nice looking fly. Look at that's like your business card.
Yeah, he says, hey, I got something for you. So in this drawer, you got 2 drawers in this cabinet. So the bottom drawer is gonna go in first. So how would I attach it? I'm gonna use shims that are 1/4 of an inch. I'm gonna put them on the floor. So let me grab some shims. 1/4 of an inch. Slowly rock it. Narrow it over here. And that just gets the drawer box up off the floor.
Okay.
So now I'm going to grab this big drawer box.
Wow. And then that's how you fit it.
That's how I fit it. So what I'll do is I'll pull it out a little bit. Catch a screw here. See if it's on the side. If you look on the side, there's the holes for the screws to go.
Right. Oh, and that's how they do it?
Pull it out.
That's it?
Yep.
Oh, I made it more complicated in my head. I did not find a video that showed me that. Here's the template for that Fred used to cut out these. I love that. Oh, and it feels good too. And look at the finished edges. So for the second drawer?
So for the second drawer, when this was finally installed, I'm going to do some little cutouts so it'll support the drawer as it goes in, and then we'll just repeat the same thing. It's by pulling it out, hitting the screw, hitting another screw, until we're all the way installed, and then that drawer will be mounted inside it along with this drawer. But I use this drawer basically as the standoff to get the right height.
Right. What do you have there? Look what Fred made for me.
I made her charcuterie board because I know when she's on her travels, it'll be nice to have something to display or prep or have anything. And I made it here in the shop. And when I made this, I had all these different lengths of scrap wood. So I glued and clamped them all together, and they just made their own shape. And then after
I love the shape of it too. It's like so unique. It's so beautiful. Fred, thank you so much. It's just gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, that's going in the 9th. It's going on the road with me. Because I've got lots of meetups this summer with friends, and we'll definitely be having charcuterie on that. So watch the channel for that. Okay, go ahead.
So when I had all these scraps, so I glued them up, and they're all different lengths. So
it's not one piece of wood. This cutting board came from that?
Different ones, yeah. See here?
Wow.
So after it was clamped, then go back. I ran it through my sander to get it. That's before I ran it through.
Is that just scrap wood that you had, Fred, from different jobs?
Now, look at the difference.
Right,
so that's
so rough.
After it's sanded, and then there's it nice and smooth. And then I made a template, and then I used the template, like rough cut that out,
gosh.
And then routed it on the router table.
So how does it not come apart now? Like how does it? I mean, how come it looks like one piece of wood? Here's mine. But how does it not come apart now?
It's glued.
The glue's that good?
Yeah, glued.
So you use this glue to glue the cutting board?
The cutting board was Type Bond 3.
Yeah.
Because it's waterproof, because you're going to wash it.
Right, well, that's what I was thinking. Like, when I wash it, how come it doesn't come apart? Wow. So, do the piece out again. Piece of chicken grease. Okay, Fred, so what are the next steps from today?
Building the 4 drawer boxes for this, getting these big drawers installed, doing the little finger pull for your little lid, and then screwing all these cabinets together, nesting them here, pulling them apart, and then install them in your rig.
Oh my gosh. And so like today is Sunday, April 3rd. So what day do you think that'll be?
Well, let's shoot for Tuesday, but maybe Wednesday.
Okay. Sounds good, because you got a big project to go on too. And Fred, thank you so much for my charcuterie board.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you.
Thanks.
We'll see you on Tuesday. How adorable is that? My neighbor Wendy left me some beautiful little flowers. Happy spring. Thank you, Wendy.